The film begins by introducing us to Banana Split Ligger Bingo members. Rupert Snow King and Stevie were going to a house and they are having the show. In the television is a woman asleep and she wakes up scared by an elephant, but we see that she was the son of her Hurley of her to the day. Next go is making a cake. Since they met, Harley is in the Harley party and we can see her brother you have her father Mitchla. They say that as a gift everyone will go see a split and they invited a friend. We are at Soy's house but she says that she don't want to go because Harley's weird, but her mom says that if it was full the study, and we see a large line of people are doing a direct but they tell them that they can't pass with cell phone. They start to get critical drones and run over to Hurley. They arrive, give us a spirit to a workshop and a man can be upgraded group, but an error occurs. A man tells Rebecca that the program was cancelled because they promoted it while the trooper keeps updating and they are on the program and some people were selected to stay after show and the show starts and they donate it. Splits but grouper is missing, so between Steve finishes updating the trooper and his eyes turn red. They enter looking to dress and we see that he is drunk. Stevie ends the list. Walk down the aisle. But I heard the show got cancelled. For what? The man is happy. Starts laughing but something starts to move closer again, a curtain, and it is scared by Bingo and suddenly the buttonhole start the show again and we see what hard to leave Steve, so he leaves. The show ends and only the guests are walking. They manage to split and describe it is insulted and leaves us in his dressing room but sees that he came to the group. He approaches him and spits him out. He turns and he goes to the group premiere to give a popsicle and walks up to Stevie, grabs him, shoves it in the mouth for what eyes are showing him the study and go look for me takes you to the light and when you return to seem to fly in Split they begin to take pictures with them and the girls stained red and when they try it they don't know who, as a man and his daughter are seen in search for the producer and the Nord, and what turns to see the couple is also given by what Hurley. I am approaching the Split. Harley says he is wet from Rupert and ask for the snorkel, which he is out talking to a woman and arrives bed by what hangs him, took the phone, discovers that he cheats on her. Austin leaves for what he tells me. He grabs the phone and leaves. The car marks the lovers again and we see that it is Nor that he was in the car. He is well paying for his things and arrives. The man with his daughter trying to enter to the program but already and stays in the program arrives. Couple the magic soccer shop, so that is going to regulate that they have hidden and start a direct man that knee and proposes marriage to his girlfriend. Accepts and puts on the ring, and at the bottom we see Bin walking towards. They approach the bin and it takes away the cell phone, took out a wand and started it to hit turn the voice if it comes out. Shattered film pushes into a kind of exchange, begins to clothes. Grabbed a saw while holding the girl, starts to cut it in half. Drop the girl and move the box and let's see the two halves of man. The same leaves to the girl and leaves. We see that it comes in Harley and it appears cold. They ask him about the mark and he says that he will take them Mitch in the car, but I heard a noise and you are going to see what it is. Turn on the car lights is Nor King. So he starts running when the man and his daughter to the product room. And we see that he was a group in the chair. Walks up to the man and uses a lighter and a spray and it starts to burn so that the girl runs but is trapped by Bingo. Mitch is still haunted by the sea that reaches a fence and reach dodge run for help with the security guard, but when you touch it His head falls off and he is run over by the sea and gathered to look for Hurley M. But suddenly the burned man comes out and says that the men attacked. So they go for help. They reach the workshop and Ben says that behind this it is Nor that they approach and we see that he has trapped the other girl. Arrives Ben and the encloses are also fine and you Tina looking for Hurley and enter a kind of jungle but suddenly or without is caught by Bingo once it flips up and sees that he has his son so run get to the top and throw Bingo at ground. They look for Hurley again and we see that Bingo is missing an arm. They find with the couple the ogre party in the middle and tells him that I am following him. Try to open the door and let's get to. A man with an injured hand says that he built them and they shouldn't have cancelled the program. Grabbed a key. They start to release but it comes to Draper next to Bingo, so throw away the key. I will give the key and hides try to escape. The Lord attacks them, so let him grab something hot and take it. Puts it on the forehead. They put it in the cage and locks it up. This reveals with the man burned and a ghoul arrives for what is approaching. Film grabs her neck so he gouges out his eyes and starts running away, but the one with the legs and I fell to the floor. The girl tries to call or for help, but there is no line behind using the cell phones, but all are broken later. He puts them on a platform while group is on camera and they start to do the race and slip with the blood. Rupert starts throwing pies at them. They reach the top and it was folded and keyed. The man Rebecca probes and jumped to the ground. I tried to get out but I was a group of leap with a hammer and I fell again. The children run away. Find with Snorkel. Harley's about him and he starts to dance, so it's not here she dances. She also asks for help and Snorkel shakes hands. They ask the man like attending banana splits, but the cherry says they can't hear a noise, so they open a duct and the girls get into a costume and the man says it's the fifth banana sprint is started. Disguise and approaches the man and kills. They are changing down a corridor but the girls slip and we see the body. Someone turns on a flashlight and can see the rest of the audience. Did they hear screams, so they run. They hide in front of the stage and we see who enters groups with the corpse of Stephen is approached by a duct and set fire, so the children scared they open the curtain and they have the one cancelled the program in a wheel arrive. The children snorkel together and sit with the other kids. Snorkel or chain, but he is flattered to travel. They begin to spin the man and have a banana split, so they rip off his limbs. Hurley uses the keys and will begin to release all flee, but time stays and start fighting Cordoba. And they try to burn it down, but it comes back to you. Nor does it fit the quadruped. They are directed towards the exit, but Bingo appears and it's attacked from the north and begin to fight Snorkel or grab the neck, and Bingo takes your heart out for what you breaks the head and they both fall out of the study. Harley and put on her wings butterfly while Austin makes out with the girl. We see that I was still alive and asks sorry, but you see it hits. Everyone leaves and they leave. Mitch, he stays in the street, is run over again. So ends the movie. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a I like and comment that more movies would you like to see on the channel.